Hello everybody, JaredTG188 here with my new series. It's a Skyrim mod highlight series, and I will be covering a number of mods from SkyrimNexus.com and the Steam Workshop. A majority of the mods I have downloaded come from the Steam Workshop, but this one in particular I got the time when it was only available through Nexus, which is now available through both. It is a Lord of the Rings weapon pack mod. I am a huge fan of Lord of the Rings, and its creator I will never be able to pronounce correctly out loud, so I'll just keep it into the description and comments, but it is a very nice mod, and it has a lot of weapons from the Lord of the Rings universe. I will be showing you about 4 swords today. It technically is 2 swords, but you'll see what I mean when I get there. Those 2 swords are the Sword of Witch King of Agmar, which was used in all of the movies, I believe, and Glamdring, the Sword of Gandalf. Gandalf is my favorite character from the Lord of the Rings universe, and so is his sword. I mean, not character, his sword is my favorite weapon. I'll start with the Witch King's sword. This mod includes a number of weapons, but I'll be showing you just 4. I'll continue this series to show you the rest of the weapons that come through this mod. They're all good, all a lot of detail, like this one as you see. Witch King's sword, pretty good damage. You need some steel, leather strips, iron, and some more calcium to make it. Alright, now let's take a look. I wish it would have had a name, because Witch King's sword just doesn't sound very, I don't know, just doesn't sound very menacing. Now, this may be the Witch King's sword, but it is not the same sword he used to stab Frodo on Weathertop. That is the Morgul blade. I will get to that in the next part of the series. Now, why won't you come out, sword? There we are. Let's take a closer look. Ah, so sensitive. The hilt looks the same as I could imagine it to look. The sword looks very nice, has a very sinister, irony kind of look. Alright. I have a better way of looking at it. There we go. Look at that. Looks evil. Alright, let's move on. The sheath is also pretty nice, pretty simple. Now, Glamdring from Tolkien's lore is a very, very old sword used way before Gandalf's time. So to make Glamdring, you first have to go through 2 other models to get to the final product. This first model is the Ancient Glamdring with 42 damage, same as the Witch King's sword. Requires steel, silver, and some leather strips. Let's make it. Now, to make the other versions of Glamdring, you need all the other parts prior to. To make the normal version of Glamdring, you'll need Ancient Glamdring, and to make the shiny, polished Glamdring, you're going to need Glamdring itself. Makes some sense. I like the idea. Where you go? There you are. Now, it's ancient, so you're going to see a lot of scratches on it, as you see here. Not a lot of shine, but a lot of scratches. It's dull. I mean, still get the job done if you like the look of it, as you see from there. So let's go ahead and clean it up with the regular base model of Glamdring. Its attack, instead of 42, is 48. But as you can see, it looks a lot shinier. Now, to make it, you need, of course, the Ancient Glamdring steel and silver. Get in the sun. Look at that. Much shinier. Look at that. Oh, that's a great picture right there. But it's not quite enough. This looks like the most realistic version of it. We're not going to see an incredibly shiny sword in battle. But, you know, I have the shiny. Because that's what I do. So, the polished version of Glamdring has all the same stats. I think it's a little more valuable. No, same value. To make, you need Glamdring and a steel ingot. It is a sword I use actually, so let's take a look. Oh, that's a mistake. I usually would use it, but my version has a base damage of 100, value of 400. Look at that, much shinier. There you are. Some people really can't tell a difference, but I most certainly can. I love detail. And Isilmeriel, I cannot pronounce his name, did a very good job. Well, that's all for those 4 swords, but I wouldn't leave you guys without some kind of surprise. I have, for all of you guys that have watched the first Lord of the Rings movie, or you've read the book, you don't know what it would look like, but I have the Mace of Sauron. This was a more recent edition, came right before the Witchking Sword. The Witchking Sword is the newest addition to this mod. But look at that evil looks. It's a huge mace, by the way. But it's not just a mace, it has some special properties. I'll show you. Look at that. It looks huge at your side. See? So let's go find some NPCs. In the very first scene of the Lord of the Rings movie, it did something like this. You're annoying. There we are. Knocks him back. I love the slow-mo lag I had there. So it's devastating. Come on, come on. Look at that. Knock both of them back, actually. Now, it doesn't do a lot of damage by itself. Once you upgrade this thing, you'll be having dead bodies flying back instead of the live ones. You can have a lot of fun with this. That's all I have for my first episode, part 1-1. I will be continuing this weapon mod. Next episode, I will be showing you Narsil and Anduril, the Sword of Elendil, and the Sword of Aragorn. I'm so sorry. I am a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Not just Lord of the Rings, everything from the lore of Tolkien. The books most likely. The books more than the movies, actually. I'm currently reading the Silmarillion. After that, I want to read the other works of him, but they're very good. This is the first mod I ever downloaded, actually. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be keeping you posted with more mods. After I get done with this mod, you will see more. Have a good day.